As a lot of you probably know by now, building this drift car has taken up realistically the majority of my life for the past 4 months now. And while I absolutely love this thing, it really has sort of unlocked this passion that I didn't really know I had. I'll be the first to admit that I can acknowledge that it's getting in the way of our skating. You know, the mini ramp is already apart. If you guys watched that video, we've been disassembling that. We are gonna be moving it out, around, and behind the shop out there. And then the barracks rail, or should I say the Garrett rail. That's so dumb. This side of the shop has just turned into a disaster, and it's been skate stopping this rail ever since. I just wanted to show you the before, just how messy the shop has got over the past couple months. And then instead of boring you guys with some good old-fashioned cleaning content, I think what I'm gonna do is I am just going to hit you with the time lapse. Would you look at that? I don't think the shop's been this clean since we started building the S13 4 months ago. And then don't even get me started on it. This rail hasn't been skated since before this. We were working on the C5 for a little bit and everything just started piling up down there. Wow. I'm just like, I'm tripping out on having the space again to skate that. We do still need like a deep clean, a deep organization. I did just push some stuff off to the side. And then, I mean, don't even get me started on this. I might actually try to disassemble more of the ramp today and get it out. I feel like the past couple videos have been like a lot of cleaning and organizing and not so much skating. We're still on the cape board that I ran over with my truck. Didn't sound good. Aside from the grip tape creases, I think this thing is still perfectly skatable. I just realized I thought I was being smart by using this post instead of that post, because like if I hit it, it'll still swing open. But I totally forgot that there's these locking pins that as soon as it's off the ground, it locks. So this is not going anywhere if I hit it. I really did not think about that. Anyway, I feel like I am pretty warmed up here. I will say, not trying to come up with an excuse, even though I kind of am. Today is not a good day for my sciatic nerve pain, my sciatica. Something I've been talking about for honestly probably over a decade on this channel. It's super off and on. I have a lot of stretches and exercises that do help. We should still be able to skate and everything. I just don't think I'm gonna push myself very hard, obviously. It's probably been, I mean, what, are we saying 6 months? Are we saying half a year? I'm really bad with time. I'll be telling Taylor something, I'm like, oh, remember, 2 years ago when this happened? And she's like, dude, that was this year. Time is not my strong suit. I was gonna say it still feels nice and waxed, but I forgot that I'm on the plastic skateboard, so maybe it's the plastic that's waxing it. That is kind of cool, honestly. Oh, wow, hey there, guys. I've done my stretches this morning. My back is just so tight. It's like my brain knows. Oops, let me zoom out a little bit. My brain knows how to do the tricks. My body's just not feeling right, so they don't feel right in my head. Feels good to skate again though. Speaking of things that really haven't been skated in a while, you can't even see it because it's buried under car parts. It's the Euro. This is honestly probably one of the least skated obstacles at the house. It's really, really quick to that wall ride there. Because we got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 feet roughly until the wall ride. Not to mention this wall ride is super, like too quick. We made the transition super aggressive so that the bottom of the ramp was as close to the wall as possible so you had as much space as possible. But like even just rolling up this thing, oh, it's quick. There's a very fine line of how fast and how high you have to go on the wall to get enough speed to hit the Euro. You'd think the higher and faster you go, the easier it is. But because of how abrupt the transition is, and then not to mention the top layer of skate light is cracking there, so there's a little bit of sogginess right there. Pretty sure it's like right around this line is the sweet spot for the Euro. See, if you go a little too fast, it gets sketchy. Oh, it's so quick. Okay, I wanted to get the blood flowing and get warmed up a little bit because I'm feeling stiff today. But we do still have a lot of work cut out for ourselves, as you can see. I'm very hungry though. Which weirdly enough brings us to the sponsor of today's video, even though it has nothing to do with food, but it'll make sense. Oh, dude, my back. Today's video is sponsored by ScentBird. If I zoom in there, come on, focus. There it is. I've worked with them in the past, multiple times actually. It is a monthly subscription service to perfumes, colognes, and just general fragrances. As you can see, they sent me 4 new fragrances this time around. And then per usual, each fragrance comes with a little fragrance card that tells you about it. We have Room 1015 Love-O-Matic. Sounds very sensual. That's gonna give you black currant, which I honestly don't know if I'm pronouncing correctly, strawberry and musk. We have Joseph Abaud Ember. I always butcher that. Like, I'm not a fragrant or a scent person. This is a new world to me. That's gonna give you apple, fresh citrus, and incense. I know a lot of these are designer brands. Like this one that we have is Versace. I do know Versace. What scent is this? This is Eros Flame by Versace. And then we have DNS Durga. I don't know what. What a name, huh? And that's gonna give you hints of bergamot and vetiver, which again, I'm probably saying wrong. The reason that I say ScentBird ties into us go getting food is because I smell like a skater right now because I've been skating. We're going with the Versace. What does that smell like? Well, let me check the scent card and tell you. It smells like Italian lemon, pepperwood, and vetiver. In case you were wondering. Hopefully that'll mask my stench a little bit when we go to the store. I mentioned earlier that I'm not a scent or a fragrance person, and like I don't know anything about scents or fragrances, which is actually part of the reason that ScentBird works perfectly for me. I'm not the type of guy that can walk into a store and be like, I know exactly what I want. I want the Versace Eros Flame. It's the only one I know now. You're able to minimize risk by getting these little sample sizers. You never have to commit to a full bottle. They have over 900 fragrances to choose from, which to me is an absurd amount of fragrances. I'm overwhelmed with the 4 that they sent me. And then as you saw, they have top brands like Versace, Gucci, Prada. I just know all the mainstream ones. They have a quiz on their website. If you're like me and you know nothing about scents, they have a quiz that you can take. It'll ask you questions about yourself and your preferences and whatnot, and it'll actually pair you with fragrances that it recommends for you. That's actually what I did for my first batch when I worked with ScentBird in the past. Realistically, like as a skater, I probably should have one of these in my pocket if I'm going out. They have this, come on camera, focus. They got this little lock. Ew, dude, my fingernail. Sorry, I was working on my car all morning. Locked, unlocked. Pretty simple. And they're nice and portable, so you can slap them wherever you want. If any of this interests you, I'm gonna have a QR code on screen per usual, as well as some text on the bottom description. There's gonna be a lot of information everywhere for you to click and tap and scan and all that. That'll get you 55% off, that'll get you free delivery to your door, and that'll also get you a free case. That comes out to just about $9, and you get a month's worth supply to test out. That being said, I got my Versace on me. Let's go get some food. This is far too many drinks for a car that doesn't have cup holders now, isn't it? Oh no, what am I gonna do? I'll see you guys back at the house. Okay, so hopefully after I have food, I'll feel better. Our goal for today, I would like to get the entire ramp out of here. I have a procrastination problem, and originally I was gonna wait for some friends to come over so we can just like scoot this all out as one assembly. Also, what is that, dude? Oh, I don't like that. I'm pretty sure with 2 people, if I move the plasma table behind the ramp there, we could just scoot that all out. And then I was looking at this one, and obviously we'd have to separate the extension and that quarter pipe. I have 8 days until Halo Lifts comes by to install the second lift in the shop over here. I kind of got to thinking, and I had mentioned, in the initial video where I mentioned we're moving the ramp outside, I mentioned the whole ramp is gonna undergo some surgery. In order for the ramp to live a happy, healthy life outside, I was talking to Corey, who built the ramp from Keen Ramps. I forget what it was, but you're supposed to paint everything, like paint every single 2x4, paint the deck, paint everything with this weather-resistant material. I forget if it's just paint or what it is. We have seasons here. It rains, it snows very occasionally, but it does snow. I want this ramp to last multiple years outside before it needs any major work, and that's gonna take a lot of prep work. And then on top of that, I had also mentioned maybe wanting to shorten the ramp a little bit, which I don't think some people like, but that's fine, it's my ramp. It's 4 feet right now with a 6-foot extension. You know, I was thinking maybe we hack it down to there, like maybe we make it a little 3-foot mini ramp with a 1-foot extension. Something a little bit smaller so I can have some fun on it and do like, you know, blunt tray flip, or just like do those crazy technical tricks that this is a little big for. In other words, I'm washed up. I want my ramp to be smaller. Where I'm going with all of that, though, is that these are the screws that I removed just taking off the top plies of plywood there. And I think what I want to do is really just bring this ramp down to nothing. I think we're gonna do a full disassembly, pull all the 2x4s off, pull the deck off, and really just, you know, bring this ramp down to the bones. Because I mean, if we're gonna be shortening the transitions and everything, like it'll have to come disassembled anyway. I could keep procrastinating, which is what I really want to do, but I'm gonna force myself to not do that. I ended up doing literally the exact opposite of what I just talked about, and I ended up just pulling them out as the entire assemblies that they were. I'm drenched in sweat. Oh, that was heavier than I expected. Dude, the front of the shop is a mess right now, dude. The entire shop is a mess right now. Wow, dude, I forget how big this space is, man. This is gonna be so sick, fully opened up. I've been doing what I do, which is taking one mess and moving it elsewhere. The only problem is that's not very sustainable, so I'm gonna have to move this stuff. My idea, which I guess we're gonna see if I can do it alone, is we get the trailer from up there, we back it down, we load these big pieces up, and then we bring those down to where the ramp's gonna go. That also means that we have to move the C5, which in theory, she should start. Come on. There she is. Okay. So my thought process is pretty straightforward here. I was able to get everything out myself, which means that in theory, I should be able to get it up here myself. And if I can get it up here myself, I should be able to get it all the way down there myself. That one was on me. I have a bunch of scrap plywood on the side of the shop, so I'm gonna replace all that. Again, this is phase 1 of a multi-phase project of reconstructing this mini ramp. What a workout. It seems that no matter where I put this scaffolding, it is always in the way of something. I'm trying to weasel my way through it. Oh. We cleared that beautifully. was that a lot of work. But we did it. I also moved all of the sheets of plywood that were rested up against that. And now look at how much space we have for activities. Once I organize and move all of, dude, this is crazy that I have this much stuff. To be fair, actually, some of this is not mine. They're tools that people have brought over. But this back wall hasn't been accessible in so long because this is where the back of the mini ramp was. Dude, this space is huge. This side is way bigger than that side. It's wider and it's obviously, what, 3 feet taller, but it's way wider. Like you could fit 1 car, 2 car, 3 car, 4, you could fit 6 cars in here if you got rid of everything. Oh man, I guess I can actually go through this door here. So this will be the entrance to the mini ramp because the mini ramp's gonna be right there. Right now it's just an overgrown mess. But if we come back here, we got the flat bottom of the mini ramp. We have all the quarter pipes over there. Then we have all the plywood and sheets and everything. And then I gotta fix Taylor's car so we can sell this. And then I gotta move everything here. Gotta move that bunker and then gotta either grade this a little bit or just put the mini ramp on like stilts or whatever. So again, this is a oh dude, I keep forgetting that this thing is full too. So not only do I have to move all of that, but I also have to move all of that. No, it's fun though. What is that? There's grease all over my face, dude. This is gonna be sick having the ramp right here because we want to redo this whole little area and clean it up. Have like a picnic table or seating, planter beds, like really make this a nice little chill area in the back of the shop here. Get some shade, AKA some sap all over the ramp. That's gonna be fun. So now, dude, it looks like a dump in here. I gotta figure out what I'm doing with all of this stuff. A lot of it is just tools and metal scraps and whatnot. We have all of those I gotta figure out what to do with. Because this side is so much bigger, because we gotta realize the lift is going somewhere over here. I haven't quite figured out if I want it, you know, directly next to this one over here. You can see if you look at the entrance, the lift can't really be all the way against this wall because the driveway is more centered in here. I have my welding table over there, and I really like the idea of having another table or workbench against this wall here, which means I don't want to move the new lift too far this way because I want to leave space back here. And then realistically against this wall can all be storage for like the tubing bender and the engine stand and the hoist and all that stuff. You know, maybe we do just have it directly in line with the other lift because you should still be able to squeeze past the plasma table and the lift. That leaves plenty of space back here. I could even do what I do on this side where you can pull a car in, park it there, and have a car on the lift. A bit of figuring out to do, but like I said, I have a little over a week to figure out orientation and whatnot. Up first, it's just cleaning time. My goal for today is to get all of this cleared out, leaf blow everything, and maybe get a little flat ground session here. It's gonna be my first time seeing this space open since I bought the house. Yeah, I guess it's just time-lapse time, dude. I'm beat. Look at me, dude. Oh my god, I'm so grimy. Ugh. I feel disgusted. Well, I feel very accomplished, actually. Dude, this feels like an entirely new space. I am tripping out right now. This side is huge, dude. That is massive. That's like a real shop, man. I am so unbelievably stoked on this right now. And then imagine the back being all done, having a mini ramp back there, chilling, barbecue with the homies. This is great. This is wonderful. I don't know how great this video is gonna be because it's just been organizing all day, but that's what I tried to avoid in this video. I tried to start it off with skating to avoid this, but oh man. This side is piling up real quick. I think the next step that I won't bore you guys with is gonna be organizing and cleaning all of this to really free up some space here because this is a mess. Even all this. It's more organized than it was, but I mean, this desperately needs attention. This side, on the other hand, looks really good, man. I am like, this just brought like a new love for this shop that I already had so much love for. This is so sick to me. Oh, wow, okay. The last thing I want to do, to be honest, is skate, but we gotta skate a little bit. Cause check this out, look, we got a little drop now too. I thought my back was sore before this. To be be honest, movement does help my my sciatica. Like I said, I have stretches I'm supposed to do. Dude, I look I look insane right now. Oh my god. My back actually feels better than it did this morning, but I'm a little worried of how it's gonna feel tomorrow. But as of now, I feel pretty good. My body's just slowly shutting down, but I'm really enjoying this. Give me like 3 more tricks. So close. I don't know if you could see how much the board flexed on that. I still haven't quite figured it out because it's that fiberglass reinforced plastic or whatever they called it. And when I ran over it, it like cracked, but it didn't crack. It's compromised. But at the same time, it skates great. But like the board just full, I feel like it touched the ground there. That was almost first try, what the hell? I'm super stoked on that. Oh my god, that was a hell of a session out of nowhere. I didn't think my legs would do that, and they just did that. I guess we only did like 3 tricks, but still. That is a successful day, dude. What a day. I feel like with this new open space, though, we have to put it to the test real quick. Dude, this is insane. I got the truck in here too. The doors are closed. Oh, I feel like I'm in like a car dealership, except all it has is broken down, ugly drift cars. Wow. This is so, I was gonna say this is so much cooler than a mini ramp, but I know people get mad at me for saying that. I mean, dude, for where my life is currently, because like working on either my car for my vlog channel or like homies' cars, it's a side hustle of mine. It's a fair amount of my income, and I really enjoy it. Like I have a passion for it, and with the way my life is going, to me this makes so much more sense. And we still, like I said, we still have the mini ramp. It's not like we're getting rid of the mini ramp for cars. We're just having both. How cool is this? Wow, this is crazy. And we could fit one in front of the Tundra too, because I still have the S14 that's getting some body work done. Wow, this is making me like all giddy. I feel like a kid on Christmas. How cool is this, man? Wow, the shop just leveled up. To be fair, I mean, once we get the other lift installed, thanks to Halo lifts, we won't be able to double park like that because it is, you know, narrower than that, and it's gonna be somewhere over there. I really do think I like the idea of having it directly next to the other one, because that still gives us plenty of space in front of the lift, so we can still skate the rail and have this obstacle. It also gives us enough space. The truck is huge, so this is a bad example, but it also gives us enough space for a table, a workbench, the storage that we have back here. Obviously we could maximize it and have one lift there, one lift there, one lift there, one lift. That's just crazy. Yeah, I'm thinking like maybe we have it scooted back 2 feet so it's like in line with this post, which is relatively, you know, in the middle, and then have it centered, so pretty much where the S13 is, just back that up, and that would be the lift right there. Regardless though, dude, very busy but successful day. I've been like procrastinating this for a while, and I'm really glad I did it. I'm super super excited. Like this is the most excited I've been in a while. That being said, I gotta shower immediately and go to sleep because I'm tired. You know, this will be huge, obviously, once the lift is installed for the vlog channel, which I'm gonna have linked in the description down below. The disclaimer that I always say when I mention this channel is it's not a skate channel. There's not going to be skateboarding in it. It's pretty much strictly automotive, and I don't want to send people over there saying like, oh, go subscribe if you don't care about that, because that's pointless. So I'll have the link in the description for you to check out, and if it's your cup of tea, feel free to subscribe, and if it's not, please don't, because it'll actually throw off the algorithm. The goal is to get like an interested and engaged audience on that channel. Oh, how cool is this? Okay, wow. I'm so stoked right now. Thank you guys for watching. I hope that this wasn't terribly boring for you guys. This is like a big milestone for me. So yeah, catch you guys next video whenever that may be. Peace out.